yo. Oh, there we go. What's good, peoples? Let's see if we can catch a trade today. It's been slow. Yeah, hello. So I'm just checking my volume. Morning, Ash. What's going on? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, hello. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's see what's crack-a-lacking. So, golds. Gold. Good old gold. So, gold now. Yesterday, I was saying, if gold closed back in Asian range, then it would continue down and create this lower high. As you can see, the 4-hour candle actually closed bullish. Still respecting this 4-hour resistance, but we didn't get that push down back into the range. So literally what I was saying on Monday is gold is going to be playing this range, but there's going to be, so this is the range I was talking about right here with gold. This was the 4-hour range on Monday, right? And then we finally broke out. But what I was saying with gold is we could break out of the range, come back into it, push up above, come back into it. Like, we're just going to be up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down. I remember this kind of structure that gold had. It was maybe like a year or so ago where we just had this massive 4-hour range. But we had breakouts. But we kept pulling back into this range. And I have a feeling that gold is going to do something pretty similar to that effect. But let's see where we go today, because today we're looking kind of bullish, can't lie. Daily is very bullish. We pushed up, we broke yesterday's high. In fact, we still have a massive weekly top wick candle to fill. And looking back, this weekly candle actually respected this support right here. So we could get a bit of a push up. Daily, so now the daily's making higher lows, but it's also making lower highs. So that's why I think we're going to be ranging. That's why I'm looking at gold ranging, because we have that kind of, we have different highs and different lows on the daily time frame, on the higher time frames. So 4-hour candle now, we've closed above this resistance. Well, we're not really getting much of a drive up. Have an hour left in this candle. Got an hour left. Phone calls from Australia. Crazy. Alright, let's see. It was 30-minute time frame, just sideways. Not surprised, because this 4-hour candle is very weak. This current 4-hour candle has not done much today. Alright, there we go. Good to go. Sorry, guys, I have to set up the desk. Retrace to Asian highs, maybe. A pullback would be great, because it doesn't look like it wants to push up just yet. Look at the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, gold is chilling. Gold is chilling. Where's Asian highs? Asian highs. Oh, that's a good place to pull back. So I'm gonna use current structure. So this is the most recent 30-minute resistance after the breakout. So a retest would be great. Again, if we close back below, then I think we get a push back into this 4-hour range. Let's keep the 4-hour. Whoa, that's a whole different pair. Cool. Benny, what's good? What's good? Let's pop out the chat. Lovely. Right. So now we just wait for gold to do something. Now, if we can hold above Asian highs, then I would love to take some buys back up. But definitely have to wait and see how this 4-hour candle closes now. Don't have any news today. No. So I was going to stream this morning, London session, and then I saw GJ and I was like, no. No. It's just still in this range. Like this would have been the stream right here. These candles would have been the stream. And I always have a good instinct about whether price is going to move. And I just thought this CPI is going to be whack, which it was. I mean, look, this was the CPI candle for GBP. 30 pips. There's just nothing going on with GJ. Just very slow pushes up. Very, very slow pushes up. But I do think pound yen is bullish. It's just very slow moving on its way to the buyers. But just the fact that it's quite comfortable in the 200s is good, because last time it pushed up into the 200, it pretty much fell out of the sky. You know? But we'll see what happens with GJ today. Yeah, just not feeling it. Nice little continuation pattern, but look at this candle. Yeah. We'll focus on gold and a bit of NAS after NYSE Open. But how's everyone's morning been? Anyone take any trades today? Any Asian session trades? Any London session trades? How's gold been treating y'all? How's gold been treating y'all? Hopping off, forgot about a work town hall meeting. Do what you gotta do, girl. Pay them bills. Pay them bills. Gold, gold, gold. What I would love is if this 4-hour candle did come back down, like retest this broken resistance and then push back up. So it's just a break and retest. But I would love for it to push back up before this 4-hour candle closes. So get the retest on this 4-hour candle. And then we get the push, which would also coincide with a retest of Asian highs. Echo. Afternoon Echo. You nearly took the M30 continuation pattern down. I presume this one. I mean, I see it, but the only thing I don't like about it, is the fact that this bearish candle is kind of weak. It's a weak bearish candle. If it was a strong bearish candle, then I would anticipate that we're pushing down a bit more, but it's quite a weak bearish candle. It's a good retest of that resistance though to sell. So, I mean, I like to take a break of the low. Sometimes I'll take the candle flip for the continuation pattern. Sometimes. So the entry could have been like here. Something like that. But then I'd be anticipating a wick fill. And anticipate a wick fill. But that's not the case here. It's a good little pullback. Alright, let's see what the M5 is saying now. See if we can get some demand levels, but I guess not. To be very low. I'm not feeling this structure. See what NAS is saying for today. What's that, 30-minute? Right, we're bullish so far. It's like everything pushed up and it's having a bit of a pullback. Everything kind of looks the same, doesn't it? We've had breakouts and then now retracements. OZ, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon. I mean, good afternoon. Just gonna have to wait today. It's been a lot of waiting. Actually, I haven't taken any trades today. Been a slow week. Normally I can take at 1 to 2 trades a day, sometimes 3. Like I've been last week, I think I did take a couple Asian session trades last week, a few London session. NY is kind of slow. Like NY open has been kind of slow, but NY afternoon there's been opportunities. This week, not so much, but it's still early days. They say the best trading opportunities are from Tuesday to Thursday, not Mondays and Fridays, but it varies for me, to be honest. It does vary. But really, I'm not gonna lie, GJ has not been giving me nothing. Even in London session, I've just not had any opportunities with GJ. Like, and I always go back and I look at where I could have possibly taken a trade. Like, did I miss any opportunities? Maybe I didn't see it in the sessions that I was looking at. Maybe there was something at another time. I might have been looking at another pair. But when I go over GJ, I'm just like, I don't see anything. There's nothing missed. There's nothing. Look, we have a breakout. This is London session. Breakout. It didn't push. It didn't continue to push. Closed above this resistance. It didn't push. We've got a push here. Another breakout. I mean, maybe this would have been a decent closure above here, but it doesn't move much. Look, 22 pips, and then it drops, pulls back, probably back to entry, stopped out, and then pushes up again. But this is very, very choppy. The breakouts aren't clean. Every time there's a breakout, there's a pullback. I mean, how are you guys finding GJs? Anyone actually trading, taking any trades on pound yen recently? Rosie, not much to be honest. I know, right? I think it might be that time, you know. Hang it up. Hang up the boots. Hang up the GJ boots. Benny, nah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Echo rarely. Yeah, so see you later, GJ. See you later, Geej. Sorry, put it on NAS. So I'm thinking if we're getting a pullback, we've had a right. So the trend is bullish right now. The trend is definitely bullish right now because we're pushing up. If we're looking at this structure here, and this is just based on the daily, not really so much the overall trend. Not so much overall trend, but because the daily is bullish, I'm just looking at this current. I'm looking at the 5-minute structure right now. So this is a 5-minute support right here, little double bottom, push up. We're still, you know, respecting this uptrend structure right now, as in I don't have. So if I have to draw it out, I always draw it out just so I can see. Right, so here we stop making a new high and then we pull back. For this to have transitioned to a downtrend now, obviously I need to start seeing some lower highs and lower lows. So once I get that lower high now, because we've broken this, well, we've broken these lows to the left. Now once the price starts, again, like I said, make a lower high, start coming down, then I'll start looking at some supply zones to see if we can catch some sells on NAS on the way down. Haroon! Afternoon, Haroon. So just gotta wait for that on NAS. Nah, you haven't missed any trades. Nothing yet. Just breaking down NAS and what I'm waiting for. Just waiting for some lower highs, some lower lows, and then might be looking for some sells. But we need to see that downtrend structure first. Ooh, look at gold. Perfect. A retest of Asian highs would be better, but look, was looking for a retest of this 4-hour broken resistance right here. It's right in that area. So let's see how this 4-hour candle closes. But this is good. Now if gold starts making, because gold is bullish at the moment, if gold does the same thing, as in continues up, not down, but continues up, then I'll be looking to get into a supply zone, a demand zone down here. If it can start making higher lows, that would be great. So now we just wait. But we got the retest. Got the retest. Let's make it a bit bigger. Cool. Let me keep my NAS over here so I can keep an eye. See if there's been any big headlines. CPI for UK. Oh, I didn't even check the results because it was okay. It's not bad numbers because it's green. So higher inflation is usually bullish for the currency. So it's bullish for the pound, but it's not really good for our economy. We need inflation to be going down. Alright, this is ridiculous. Hopefully not missed any trades. Trump speaks today. Does he now? Trump. Presidents. Okay, 5:15. Okay, we got time. I'm normally done trading by the time this man starts talking. That would be great. You two are funny. But it's definitely Arsenal all day though. Soz. Only one team in this land. Oh my god, it's definitely not United. Who's got the older team? Which team is older? Man United or Arsenal? Ooh. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Man United is older by 8 years. 8 years. Damn, these teams are old as hell. 1878. And Arsenal was formed in 1886. That is crazy. Over 100 years. Over 100 years. That's funny. It says has older, many more trophies. They have. I remember Man United used to be a top team back in my younger days. Back in my younger days, it was all about United, man. Good old David Beckham days. Not gonna lie, David Beckham days. Man U was on fire. Wayne Rooney. You know what I mean? But they ain't had a season like the Invincibles now. They ain't had a season like the Invincibles, so can't compare. Class. He said their shit now. Damn, Betty. Yeah, Man U fell off a little bit. But they could bring it back. Everyone has their seasons, you know? Everyone has their seasons. They're not doing bad now. They're not doing bad now. Let's see. Are they? I think Liverpool's was doing shitty. Oh, Liverpool came back. Ooh, man, you're 8th? Nah, that's got to be old season. That's got to be old. Ooh. I was looking at our old table. So Arsenal's on top. Come on. Man City, Chelsea, Sunday. Y'all gotta go all the way down for Man U. Man U's number 7. And Liverpool's number 8. Yeah, I think Arsenal got it. We got it this season. Know what I mean? 1 second. Watched the Eddie Murphy documentary yesterday on Netflix. Quite funny. You're watching that this weekend? Yeah. Do you know what? I saw lots of clips about it. I fuck with Eddie Murphy, man. Yeah, I fuck with Eddie Murphy. Like back in the day, his stand-ups. I was definitely too young to be watching them at the time that I did, but I've got older cousins, a couple of years older than me, and used to have all of the comedy videos. So we watched like Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy, all of their old stand-ups. Hilarious. So it's nice to see him just to be able to see his life and stuff, because he disappeared for a while. He had a good break for a minute. Had a good break and then came back. Still prefer Dave Chappelle. Now, Dave Chappelle is a storyteller. What I like about Dave Chappelle is, like, I watch a lot of Dave Chappelle clips. Right, and this guy will tell a story, and it starts in one place. And then it goes completely somewhere else, and then he brings it back in together. You just don't know where he's going. And I love it. Eddie's got like 10 kids. Yeah, he's active. Twins with a Spice Girl as well. Crazy. Active. Eddie Murphy. Yeah, he had to come back and make some movies. He's got to probably pay a lot of child support. Although I heard he didn't really give Mel B much money. I'm sure I heard that. Watch his yard in California is huge. Yeah, I saw a clip of it. A massive house. Well, if he's got 10 kids, damn. Like, I don't know if I'd want a big massive house though. What's that? All right, 1:30 new 30-minute candle opening. So we got the retest. Quite a rejection now. So need some structure. The heating bill on that. Hey, it's California. California's majority hot, right? Isn't it normally like very hot out there? Do they get winters? I doubt they get winter. Like we get winter. They have wet winters, that's it. But it's warm, dry summers, mild, wet winters. Yeah. I know Americans, they love their air cons, don't they? They like their air conditioners. I can't remember who I was talking to about that. Like one of my friends, one of my American friends. That's it. Yeah, I was talking to one of my American in Texas. He's in Texas and just complaining about the heat and stuff. Like our English summers. Like there's no point in us having air conditioners in our house. Like, you know, built-in ones. There's just no point. We don't get enough heat to need it. But you can't crack a window because of that crazy hot air. So 4080 be a good level to buy. Oh, you're back to that 4080 level, yeah? Yet we can't function without it. Man. Yeah, we crack a window and it just blows in hot air. In the summertime, if it's too hot, we're screwed. You like 4080? That's a deep pullback. It's not bad, not bad. I kind of like buys as long as gold stays above 4095, 4096, like this resistance here in Asian highs. Right now, if gold creates, I want gold to create a higher low and then continue up, and then what I'll do is I'll use that higher low. There should be a demand zone around here, and then I'll use that to get into some more buys. So it'd be like something like so. Yeah, first buy would be around 96 level. Cool. Yeah, so I want something like this. That's what I'm looking for. I could get some gold buys. Now, if this 4-hour candle closes above like this, maybe even closes weak bearish, and we've got a nice 4-hour continuation pattern, and then potentially, yeah, just keep on pushing up. That does kind of go what I was saying about a range, about gold staying in this range. But I also think that, yes, we'll push away from the range, but I do think we'll come back and sell into the range. So even if I'm looking for buys, I'm not looking for gold to go all the way up to the moon. I don't think I posted my daily analysis this morning as well. My bad. I normally have my targets on there. So let me just check quickly and see where I had. In fact, I can show you on here where I had my targets. So I always have a daily buy and sell target. So my buy target is 4200, 4204, and then my sell target is back to 4025, because I think we keep retesting that level. If we break below, then my next sell target would be down here, 3096. Let's see, hopefully get a trade today. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, yeah. On stream, I trade extremely cautiously. And that's because, like, if I can't call out the trades, then I'm not going to take it, like, on stream. Do you know what I'm saying? But there are some times on stream where I've looked at certain moves happening. They don't exactly fit with like a mechanical strategy, I would say. More just reacting to certain levels. And I don't take those. Because sometimes you just have to see a couple candles doing something and you're like, oh yeah, it's about to go down. And then I could just go bam, 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 quickly be in something. You know? But I always talk about it. I always talk about what I like, what I want to see. You know, if this area holds. So sometimes if I'm saying, all right, if this area holds, then, you know, I think price is going to go down or go up. Like if I wasn't on stream, I'll just get in. Because it's met that criteria. But I just don't have a mechanical entry for it.
Where are you coming from? Just got off work on my way to my daughter's.
It's loud. can't necessarily call this the higher low right here. I like NAS for sales, you know. I like it. I like how it's setting up. I like how it's setting up right now. Price action isn't too bad today for gold. It's not, is it? I took some L's, so I'm watching now until FOMC. FOMC. So that FOMC meeting minutes, I don't really pay that any mind, because I feel like, I mean, FOMC, people have been speaking for so long. These Fed speakers have been speaking for weeks now, and there's been a lot of look, they just been talking. They ain't done nothing but talk for the past couple weeks. And there's been a lot of articles out about how they feel about things. One of the main things that I've spoken about on stream is the Feds saying that the data and everything is moving away from their goals, objectives. That we seem to be moving away from the Fed's objectives of lower inflation and job stability. So based on that, the probability of the rate reduction has decreased quite a bit, which is understandable. So in the meeting minutes, I think that's all that's going to be clarified. You know, that they still need to see the data coming out and evaluate, and then take it from there going into the December rate cuts. But this unemployment claims, I wonder if, so we got NFP this week. We have NFP. The release date delayed by 48 days due to US government shutdown. What I wanted to see is it October or is it September? Is it October or is it September? Because we had September's one. So September covers August. But this one, I want to know if they're covering last month or the month before. Because I doubt they're going to do like a big, huge NFP. No, I'm not going to be able to navigate this Not on stream anyway. It's going to take some time. NFP from YouTube, no. Okay. BLS will announce revised news release dates on this page as they become available. Okay. Okay, perfect. Here we go. I knew it had to be somewhere. So, employment situation. Wait, that's not correct. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is NFP for October. No, September, which was supposed to be released in October, but now it's going to come out 20th of November. That's great. So it is going to be September's NFP. So we're missing October. We got PPI. That's going to be... So yeah. Okay. Basically, all the news that's coming out over the next week or so is going to be for September. That's good. That's good. That's good. So now we have something to look forward to. Missing a whole month, yes. And that's why, that's because they're missing that month, and you can't really go by just September because we've had obviously October. We should get November's in December, but that's not going to be enough of a picture to then decide on the direction of the monetary policy. No October at all. I don't know. That's a good question. But I heard they might just miss it completely. Because I'm assuming that at least the October one would have been slightly prepared. And but they're just releasing it late. But if the government was fully shut down into the time that they would have had to prepare the October one, how do you go back and look at... I don't know. I don't know how it works. But I would have thought they would have looked at the most recent readings and then caught up with that. But obviously it's not the case. It's not the case. So there's two trade opportunities here. Potentially, if I get a breakout above this resistance, I'll be looking at buys after a closure above. And then the second opportunity is, look, I wanted price gold to make uptrend structure. This is good. This candle is not very great, but I would just like just a little bounce. It's a bit more of a pullback and then push up. Like, this isn't a great support for me. But maybe if we break these highs, because this is the current bullish structure high right here. But because this broke the lows, I would prefer a bit more of a swing up. Keep an eye on NAS. Alright, so we got what, 191 people in here. I need some more likes, guys. Appreciate it. When I get likes, we take trades. That's how it works. Just like and get some trades. That would be greatly appreciated. I don't ask for much. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. This is creating uptrend structure. Alright, if we're going to stay bullish, that's all good. If we can get a good swing up. One thing about this supply and demand is you got to use the wicks as the breakout levels, as the breaker structure. You can't just use the bodies, you know, because if this was a 30-minute time frame and I got a closure above this resistance, then I would say this is a breaker structure. But then you got this long wick to the left. So when it comes to supply and demand, I need a closure above all the candle, the whole candle. Okay, gold, we're respecting this resistance. How long we got left? 11 minutes this to the new 4-hour candle. Dun, dun. Gold, this ain't what we're doing here. What are we doing here, Goldie? That's how we're not getting the closure above. We're in fact getting a lower high. So maybe this was a fake out already, and then we come back down into the range. Gold up and down, right? Right. I was hoping maybe to get a closure above this 30-minute resistance, or like the 5-minute to continue some uptrend structure, as in, yeah, start creating some higher lows. But this isn't really, I'm not really feeling this as a support at the moment. So the 5-minute kind of looks like it's ranging. So what I do is I just connect the highs and lows. Connect the highs and lows. And that's what we have right here. What structure does this look like? What do we have here? What's the trend? This is what gold is doing right now. Alternatively, you can just look at a line chart. You know, line chart will tell you pretty clearly what the trend is. Gold is looking kind of confused. I was hoping for at least a weak bearish candle. Yo, Sherlock in the house. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Sherlock in the building. Sherlock's back on home grounds. Back in the States. Alright, this is the candle that's gonna do it all now. This last 5-minute candle before the 4-hour candle closes. This is it. Let's go, let's go. Now this gold right here is just throwing all my plans off. It's throwing all my plans off because remember what I was looking for? I was looking for just some uptrend structure on the 5-minute so that I can look for a demand zone and then take my sells, my buyers back on up. But now, what do we have here? Like, we've broken this last higher low. Like, gold, man, come on. Gold has not been playing ball this week. It has not been playing ball this week. I took a scalp sell from 41.16. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Do you know what? That's a really good area to get in, like a retest of that resistance. Yes, that was a nice sell. Good job. I presume you're in and out. See what I mean? I can't take those kind of trades on stream. They're a bit cowboyish for me. I couldn't do that. I would love to. That resistance really held. Do you know what? It's pretty much the same thing that happened down here this morning. We had a resistance. Look, it pretty much looks the same, doesn't it? Had a resistance. All these bearish candles pushing away. Tapped it and rejected. So, yeah, real nice, real nice, real nice. Very nice. That would have been what? Could have got at least, what, 80 pips? Well, I know you ain't hold that long. I know you didn't hold that long. Good. I'm looking for the NAS sells. I need it to push below here. Why does it ever go straight? Boom. Right. Let's see. If we can push below, then we'll have that breaker structure. In fact, let's do... So now I ain't gonna keep an eye on it. Just let it drop, do its thing. How we closing golds? One thing to watch out for is, obviously, if gold wants to continue buying, that's great. But if it doesn't break this previous 4-hour high, then I think we could get a pullback back into the zone. Oh, it's continuation on the 4 hours looking real nice now. It's looking really nice. So Ash, I don't know if you caught it, but I found the dates for the news that's coming up. So this is all the employment stuff. You've got PPI. And all of the news coming out is going to be for September. All September news. So they're missing October's data completely. And I'm not sure if they are going to drop it or just miss it. All right, here we go. New 4-hour candle. Gonna give us a bottom wick 4-hour. Not yet. Is that a continuation pattern on the 4-hour? Yes, it is. And on the 30-minute too. Ha! Yeah, on H4, definitely. H4, definitely. Yeah, I've been talking about it. Got the retest. It's like got the break, the retest with this current 4-hour. I mean, the previous 4-hour. And then a weak bearish closure. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is definitely a continuation pattern. But, do you know what's not good about this? Is if we get an instant wick fill. If we get an instant wick fill, then the pattern's played out, because the first target is always the wick fill. So then if it happens too quick, you know what it's like with the 4 hour time frame, when that pattern plays out, you get a retracement. So that's also a possibility, that we push up, continuation pattern plays out, and then we come back down and then go in the opposite direction. Ooh, GJ's pushing. Bring. Definitely. Go GJ. GJ's going somewhere. Alright, gold. Come on. New hour candle. I think we gotta wait for NYSE open for NAS. That's all good. I really want gold to push up. Just don't like that we don't have this bottom wick on the 4 hour time frame though. Come on, you can't just give us a little bottom wick before you push. Yeah, if we get this wick fill too soon without having this bottom wick, I think there's a very high probability gold sells. I think there's a high probability gold sells, especially a 4 hour bottom wick. Yeah, we need that. We need that. Maybe we'll get a retest of this resistance again, and then a pullback. But we got to come back down for this thing. Let's see what the 30 minutes saying. 30-minute candle. Bring. GJ buy target. Ooh. Always refer to the daily. I guess 205.5 be like this daily resistance ish. It's kind of a whole zone from 205.05 to 205.4. So let me mark it. Yeah, something like this. Not far away from it. Little 30 pips, 35, 36, 37 pips, something like that. Let's see now if GJ can get there. Come on, Goldie. Give us that bottom wick, then you can do what you want after that. But give us that bottom wick first. What's everyone's thoughts on gold? Don't range. Never want gold to range, but you know, gold's gonna do what gold's gonna do. I don't think we get a range today. I think we get a push. We might get a retracement. Might get a sell-off, but I don't think we'll range. I don't think we'll range. Although we have a big day tomorrow, big NFP day. Big NFP day tomorrow. I think we'll see some big volume. I think we'll see some big volume. I hope so. It's been a minute since we've had like a real news push. Oh. Beep, beep. Alright, I heard you. I heard you. We good, we good, we good. This is perfect. But it needs to close below. It needs to close below. If you can get a close below, then this is here. It's going to be the supply zone. Last bullish candle before the drive down. Alright, we've got 1 minute to go. Now, I like this kind of structure. This is like really nice structure. We've got a clean, bearish structure. The supply zone is not too close to the breakout level, to the breaker structure. This is A++. If this candle closes below. It's looking good though. It's looking good. What's gold doing? Gold needs to just make this bottom wick. I need to see gold get to like 41.10 so I can have this bottom wick. Alright, so this is the breaker structure, not breaker structure, it's the supply zone right here. So looking for a retest. It's not a very big zone as well, so 20 pips. 20 pips. It's not bad, is it? So the ideal trade would be about, let's say 20. I would always put it just a little bit above. Just give it a tiny bit of room. What am I doing? Going the wrong way. That's what I was doing. So call it that. Go for a little 2 to 1. Not in this yet, guys. I always put my entry exactly where I get in. So like, you know, so you can see that I'm in the trade. This is where I'm anticipating the trade will be. If this comes down some more, if this continues down some more before the pullback, if I don't get a bullish candle, I actually like to take the sells down to the bottom of the range, like this current range here. If it continues down, yeah, to go make that bottom wick. Barely You know, on my broker, this candle here is actually a bullish candle. This candle right here is a bullish candle, which is a bit annoying, because then if I'm looking at my broker, my supply zone would be this candle right here. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I can see two conflicting things. So that's... Alright, if I've got to be confused, you guys got to be confused with me. Yeah, 5-minute time frame. Yeah, it's got to be confused together, mate. Let me check my broker. Yeah, check. Sure is bullish, right? Right. On the 5-minute, innit? Come on, gold, man. I wish this thing wasn't pushing without this 4 hour. It's a 4 hour, it's a 30-minute, it's a 1 hour bottom wick we don't have. Alright, but we're back at this 30-minute resistance. We're back at this 30-minute resistance. So let's see if we hold or we reject. So this, I wonder if I can find US Tech. Hey, alright, this is the NAS we're using from now. Damn. Alright, so let's do Pepperstone. No, I want to add it here, don't I? Alright, this one's been fired. Just fired a whole chart. Alright, we're going with a Pepperstone chart. Got the daily there. Okay, 5, boom, boom. So we had the breaker structure right here. Now we broke that low. So now the demand zone, based on my actual broker, is right. Supply zone, sorry, is right here. Cool. Oof. Is gold gonna sell back down from this resistance again? I mean, we got all of these wicks to the left in this area. The price hasn't been able to push. Zoni. Alright, gold. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Give me 1 second, guys. Damn. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, gold respected that resistance again. Oh, did it come and make the bottom wick? It did. It did. Let me see this 4 hour. See what I mean? This 4 hour continuation. It plays out very quick. Well, it didn't even fully play out. Filled as much as a top wick as it can. I think we might come back down, maybe. But we still have this uptrend structure on the 5 minute. So we need to break. We need to start creating downtrend structure on a 5 minute for me to start looking at sells. But look, it kind of looks like a continuation pattern on the 30-minute for sells. How big is this? 127 pip stop loss. Maybe half risk. Continuation pattern, take a break of this low. I don't like this wick though, right here. This is tough, man. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. What's NAS doing? I have a very loud household. Do you know what? What's looking like a closer trade is the NAS right here. But to be honest, that 230 candle, the 230 candle for NAS is the NYSE open, and usually there's a big push. There's a big push. So I might have to wait a couple candles into NYSE open. I think that's what it's looking like at the moment. Gold. I've got my eye on NAS. If we start getting close to the supply zone. Ooh, that was a nasty little look at this. Look at that. And this is actually how it looks on my broker as well. Like, I don't know what that little spike was. Oh, there's about to be some volume, you know. Waiting game, 100%, 100%. I do not like the way NAS is looking right now. Right, so would we call this another breakout structure right here? Because now we're making a new low. Depends how far this pushes down, but I think when the market opens, we're going to get another drive down on NAS, the way that it's looking. And then potentially we'll have a lower supply zone, which I don't mind. It's good, you know, let the market set up a little bit, give us the pullback. This market open is going to be a bit wild. But look at gold, man. Gold decided to range. It ranges every pre-market open now. It's just been ranging. I was actually considering a break of this low for this continuation pattern for gold, but I don't like this wick to the left. That's the only thing that's stopping me from this drop. Is that wick. But it's all good, it's all good. It's this range has just been right now I'm thinking it's respecting this resistance. We've got a bearish continuation pattern to the downside. We respected the previous 4-hour high, so now I'm leaning more into sells if gold can push below 4095. But I think the best opportunity might have been this retest of this 30-minute resistance. 41.17 looks like it was the best setup. This looks good, but I think NAS might be the move today, because gold is still kind of within this new range that it's created, from 41.70 down to 40.095. But you could see that there was volume coming in. Look at NAS gone. But this is good. Now we got just a slightly lower supply zone right here. Yeah, you could see this thing wanted to drop. Okay, gold getting a nice push down. So I'm waiting on the NAS 5-minute candle to close. Good look, got the retest. It happened so quick. Oh my goodness. It happened too quick. But this candle, the way it's moving, I need the next candle to close before I get into anything. Do you know what? I need to move this higher. Liking gold sells. Yeah, I like it. I'm in two minds. There we go. Yeah, I do like the gold sells, but I just need some more information. I can't take sells in this, like with this structure. The 30-minute don't look good, 5-minute don't look good. I don't have a 5-minute bearish structure yet, you know. Oh man. Like, got a nice perfect supply zone. I think we would have been out of this trade already. Would have been actually out of this trade. Yeah, look at that. Easy 2-to-1 right there. Didn't break prior low or high, came close to both. Gold is bugging right now. Like, it's not looking good. I'm not feeling this range that gold is in. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, what's happening? And that's why I need to wait for gold to get out of this range before I do anything. Do you know what I mean? If I get a closure above, alright, if I look at the 30-minute, yeah? Alright, if I get a closure above this resistance, then great. I've got a breakout. It'll be breaking a 4-hour high. Then I can look for some buys. If gold can close below Asian lows, then we'll be also breaking the 4-hour lows, and then we'll be back in this range, and then I can look for sells back down. And then that would fit with my narrative of gold playing this range here, but having breakouts on either side. So that's my plan. So that's my plan. I just gotta wait. Just wait for the 30 minutes. Give me some more information now. I'm kind of feeling buys unless we break 4100s. Yes, got you. Well, yeah, 4100. I'm just looking for a little bit further down. But it's the same kind of idea. I just need it to just close back in Asian range, really. That's it. That's it. Damn, look at NAS. Hey. So this zone's no longer valid because we bust through the top of it. That is, it's gonna do one of those 5-minute candles like it did yesterday, isn't it? This shit right here. It's like every market open we get this crazy wick, crazy wicky candle. Same thing again today. Look at this shit. Ain't that crazy? Not my live chat being slow. Is gold and NAS slightly correlated? Well, they both trade against USD, so that's the only thing. But in terms of not really, because if you look at NAS, I mean, look at gold, like the structure on gold, and then structure on NAS. So I mean, NAS is very bearish, like we're having a big pullback from the highs, and gold is pushing back up. So not really. Not really. But they both react the same to USD news. Like if news is bad for it kind of depends on the news. But nah, I wouldn't say it's very correlated. I wouldn't say it's very correlated. And that's why I like it. And that's why I like it. Because it has very different... I don't want something that's going to trade the same as gold. Because what's the point of that? I want something that moves differently. And this is definitely moving differently. Look, this shit came all the way back up. Oof. So these are no longer valid. NAS is a beast. Oh look, tapped into this 5-minute support. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. The support is holding. Madness. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for later on with NAS. If I don't get a move like as soon as market opens, then I notice the move comes a bit later on in the session, which is another reason why I like it. It's like an afternoon pair. Alright, so goes back to this resistance. If we can finally break it, we might actually get some buys. Is price going up for that high H4 high or more games? H4 high or more games. I need that closure above, so either way, my trade ain't coming for at least another 22 minutes. At least another 22. I need that closure above. And that will confirm to me that gold wants to buy. But this 4-hour high is holding. Oh, this continuation pattern looks way better. It looks. We needed a bottom wick. We've got that bottom wick. It didn't break the previous low. I kind of like the buys now. I like the buys. We came down, we retested, we came back to that level, and we're pushing back up. Our confirmation is going to be that closure above 30-minute resistance. If gold buys, what would be your TP? My TP is, I think I said 4,200 earlier. It's 4,200. Yeah, about 4,200. About 4,200. Why not? Shoot for the moon. Why not? Yeah, 42. It's very ambitious. Very ambitious. But look, gold can't even break this resistance right here. Ridiculous. Ambitious, but to the left there's nothing to hold the push until 41.81ish, and even that is minor, right? That's what I'm saying. I like, no matter what is happening, even if price action is slow, the market's not moving or whatever, my levels are always going to be the next higher time frame key level. It's just it's always going to be that. Do you know what I mean? When I called 40.25 the other day, it's because it was the nearest level. There was nothing below. There was nothing below. And we damn sure dropped. So, we dropped, didn't we? I think that was a daily. It was a daily that I was looking at. It was low. Yeah, man. Gold's gonna move through a clean range. That's what gold's gonna do. Happily. Every time you say 40.25, I feel triggered. Oh man, listen, is that the day we were both in the cells and closed early, and then just watched that thing just fucking dump? Oh, just dumped. Oh my god, NAS is still pushing. This thing is a beast, you know. How many pips is this? 900 pips. Is that 90 pips? I can't even do the calculation. It's a big move though. Yeah, that was the day. Yeah. That was the worst thing about that is I don't even get FOMO like that. But the worst thing is calling, like having a big target and closing your trades nowhere near that target. Nowhere near. Like, I'm grateful because I still closed like what, 400 pips I think on my sells in that morning. But if I'd held, that would have been like a 2,000 pip day over both the trades that I've taken. Like, it's that kind of maths that makes me sick. I'm like, I don't even want to work that stuff out. I don't even want to be able to calculate how much I could have had, because that's not helpful, is it? But I feel like that's most of my trades. I always have these targets that are as far out. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. As long as I get a piece of the pie, you know, I'm good to go. I just need a little piece of the pie. Just give me a little slice. That's never helpful. Calculating what you could have gotten hurts more. Listen, it's never helpful. Never ever helpful. Does it stop me from doing it? No. It doesn't. I can't help it. It's just, I can just do it in my head. It doesn't help. But, you know, I feel like sometimes it's good to do that. Because then you might be encouraged to hold a bit longer, you know. If you have targets, then how can you help? How can you hold to your targets? But then it's all down to your strategy and your mindset. Me thinking gold's gonna go up. If it breaks, might get out around 30. I'm honestly being very patient with gold right now. If gold doesn't break this resistance, then gold ain't going nowhere. And it looks like it's struggling. It's just playing within this 4-hour high and low, this previous candle 4-hour high and low. And at the same time, look at NAS. Yo, look at NAS. Do you know what I don't have on this chart that I had on my other one? This. I had the 5-minute support. In fact, why do I have a line right here? That must be an old level. I was gonna draw the demand zone down here, but I don't actually like it because I don't have bullish structure. There's no bullish structure. I need to see boom, 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 boom. Right now. And I don't have... Look at this flipping push. Wait, how many pips is that? It's nearly 200 pips. It's a 200 pip push. Boom. Is that 200 or 2,000? Oh shit, it might be 2,000, you know. Nah, it can't be that big. It might actually be, you know. It might actually be 2,000 pips. I can't even do the maths. This thing is too big. Alright, that's 183 there. And that's 150. Yeah, it's about 2,000 pips. Loco. Yeah, literally it's about 2,000 pips now. It's just moved. Nuts. Bruh, NAS is a beast, yo. Absolute beast. Alright, that's a crazy... And it happens around market open sometimes. Oh, look. NAS is a small account builder. Listen, I'm saying. Just need one good setup. 100%. 100%. 100%. $100. And gold don't want to give us no trades, man. Haroon, was it snowing in Manchester today? It was snowing down here. You got the first bit of London snow this morning. GJ pushing. Yeah. Yeah, we had snow, but not too much, but it was freezing. I know that's right. Definitely flipping cold. Dun, 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 dun. Gold is unbelievable. Gold is unbelievable. All right, what you guys' thoughts on gold now? What's your thoughts on gold, yo? Gold is laughable right now, honestly. Need a holiday, some sun. Yeah, when weather's like this, need to get out of the UK. Man, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Last few minutes in the hour. Pushiana. Okay. Gold's not going to pay for it moving like this. I mean, I still like the buys. I think we get a closure above. I think we could potentially get the closure above. It is messing around right here though. Damn, this thing's off the page. Wow. What a beautiful candle. What a beautiful candle. That thing's off the page, right? You know, you gotta scroll. You gotta make your page smaller. Where'd that thing go? Look at that. Just need some structure. Oh, come on. Give me the closure above. Get a closure above. Might look at some buys here on gold. But it's got to close above these wicks. Ideally, I want it to close above this 4-hour high. Because we haven't been able to break it yet. My only thing now is stop loss, man. Only thing right now is stop loss. Because how big is this candle? 170 pips. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, there we go. Now we've got the continuation pattern. We've broken that high. This is perfect. So I think I'm going to put my stop loss below this resistance. I'm going to put my stop loss below this resistance. It's going to be about 50, 60 pips. Don't push too much gold, man. Just wait. Just wait. Please. Please, please, please. Please. My friend's talking about Black Friday starting tomorrow. Amazon's giving away free gift cards apparently. Next hour may give a pullback, but I'm easy for a rocket. I'm ready for a rocket. That makes more sense. Why do you think the next hour may give a pullback? Oh my gosh. Where are we going? I just don't want it to go too far. I'm not even going to use a buy stop. I'm going to use a manual entry. But I need a bottom wick first. If I don't get that bottom wick, not like a sell pullback, but an entry pullback, if you haven't gotten in already, got you. Yeah, I want a bottom wick first. I need a decent bottom wick. If I don't get that bottom wick, this thing could fly without me. But if it opens and then the next candle just immediately pushes, I'm not getting in. I need it to come down first. And then I'll have my stop loss underneath here. 41.16ish down here, looking like it's going to be about maybe 80-90 pips with how gold's moving at the moment. This is good. Leave us with a bit of a top wick. What I do want, so if the next 30-minute candle comes down and creates a nice long bottom wick, then rather than take the break of the high, I'll take the candle flip. I'll take the flip of the candle. Bro, is this thing still pushing? Oh my god. This is an insane candle, bruh. 300 pips. 3,000. I think you add the 10. You times 10. Yeah, because look, this ain't 25 pips. This is 250. Crazy. Oh, gold. Gold's pissing me off. Where's it going now? Gold's making me shout at it. I don't want to be shouting at gold. I want to talk to it nicely, you know, so it does what I want. But this shit right here, something's going on. Something's going on. A pause before the rally. Do you know what? Let's keep an eye on the charts right here. Let's keep an eye. Do you know what's mad? So forget that resistance. It's gonna open and just fucking fly in it. But I have to put it below here. Yo. Are you gonna give me a bottom wick? Give me a decent bottom wick. Took that scalp buy. Now out again. You're funny, man. You're funny. This is just not giving me a... Oh no, slight M30 divergence. This push up is mad. It's mad. It's a mad push away from this zone. It's just a bit too... Nice buy. It was a nice buy for sure. I need a pullback. I need a bit of a retracement. This thing can't just blast off. Come back down to earth for me. Alright, if gold can pull back to this supply zone, I'll take an entry off a retest of this resistance. But right now, how it's looking, or if I get a decent bottom wick, then I may take the re-break of this high. I think that's probably what it's looking like for me. But when I get a strong push like this, I need a decent retracement. I give it 10 minutes. Ooh, message. It's not wonderful, is it? 40 pip bottom wick. I feel like it can come down more than this. We played around in this area so much. I think it retests. I think it comes back for a retest. It's not really giving much away, is it? Meanwhile, this thing's still going off the page. Damn. Right into this resistance. This is a huge candle. Yeah, I can see gold pulling back because this price action right now, the way it's moving, like it's broken the high. I would have thought once it broke the high, it would have kind of popped, but it's not doing that. It's not doing that. Nothing going on with gold. Breaking news from 5 hours ago. That's it. These aren't hot stories. Large stories, headlines. Give me the latest. Oh, good. Gold's pulling back. The yen continues to fall. That's probably why GJ is so bullish. This is good. Yeah, this pullback looks good. Looks very good. If it can retest this demand zone right here, I like it. What's that? 83 pips. Alright, let's see what gold's trying to do. What are you trying to do, Goldie? What you finna do, Goldie? Go on, just give me a little tap. All I need is a little tap. A little tap dance. And then this is my trade right here. Little 83 pipper. At least back to the top of the range. Come on, give us that pullback. Please, not too much of a pullback. Are you in these buys? Are you in these buys? Black Friday week starts at midnight. Set your alarm. Are they alright? Who the hell's setting an alarm for a flipping sale? M5 continuation. Yeah, but that low got broken. I got in when we didn't break H4 lows. Okay, I mean, you can survive a bit more of a pullback. You can survive a little bit more. I need those groceries to be on sale. I hear that. I hear that. This was a nice entry down here though, for sure. In fact, that 4 hour 30-minute strategy that I used is literally based on that happening, based on the new 4 hour candle. It's based on the new hourly, the new 4 hour 30-minute candle and 4 hour candle coming down, not breaking the low, and then taking the flip of the push back up. But yeah, this range right here just, you know, wasn't giving. Wasn't feeling this. It would have been like this candle here. prayers to anyone who has children. That grocery bill must be crazy because my single grocery bill is a little wild. Listen, my friends, so when I do grocery shopping, yeah, I'll buy like a couple of different bits of meat. I'll buy some chicken fillets. I'll buy some like some mince, some beef, like ground beef. I'll buy I don't really buy breads, but I buy a lot of veg, salads, stuff like that. Fruits, I buy a lot of fruits. Now my bill for me alone that can last me the week is about £30. About £30. That doesn't include like juice or anything like that. But I can literally make breakfast, lunch, occasionally dinner with about £30. £30, maybe £40 max. For me, yeah. So that for you, that would be about $40. About $40. That's how much I would spend, yeah. And that would last me, probably last me about 5 days. 5 days to a week. Yeah. But I could eat the same things twice. So like lunch I could have over 2 days a week. Yeah. Like if I make a meal out of that stuff, it'll last me 2 days. It'll last me like 2 days. Yes, sir. But I have a friend in the States, that's what I was saying, who yeah, my whole grocery for me, just for like a single person. Yeah. Yep. And I make stuff that I see on Instagram as well. I'm an Instagram chef, so if I see a meal that I like, that's like my guilty pleasure. I'll be chefing. Yeah, because if you get a packet of chicken fillets, yeah, you get like 4 in there. I might use 2 a day. So I might even use 1. You know what I mean? Freeze a lot of stuff. Yeah. Like beef, if I'm having mince and stuff, that a packet of like 500 grams will last me 2 days. So yeah, every bit of meat I buy will last 2 days. And meat is probably the most expensive thing on my grocery list. It is indeed. But yeah, I think I'm done here, guys. I'm done. I'm gonna call it here, man. It's been fun. Or should I wait? Should I wait and see if gold pulls back to this entry? I feel like we're very close. Should I wait? Rosie, my food shopping is about 50 a week. Okay, that's me. I'm quite conservative with what I buy, but yeah, 50 sounds good. There's been days where I've spent up to like 50. There's been days where I've definitely spent like 50, sometimes 60 if I'm buying extras, you know. But if I'm just going for just food, then I'm probably not spending more than 40. I don't buy juice and things like that. I don't drink juice. I drink strictly like pretty much water and hot drinks. Water and tea, like mint tea, herbal teas I drink. Occasionally coffee. So yeah. Very healthy eating me. Alright, so I'm thinking either I get a retest of this resistance, or now that I have a really long I don't need that on because I'm not in the trade. Now I have a nice 30-minute bottom wick, 88 pips. So either a retest of this demand zone or a break of this high. A re-break of this high. Stop loss below this wick. Alright, I'm going to give it till this 30-minute candle closes. If it don't pull back or flip, I'm done. And hopefully I don't get a continuation pattern as well. Because then I still have to wait for another bottom wick. I want this candle to be it. My food shopping is 120 minimum. 3 meats, a bunch of veg and fruit. Bacon is $10. And eggs. It lasts a week, maybe 10 days. $120. A week. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh. I'm in the trades. I'm in the trades. Oh, shit. I'm in a trade here, people. Sorry, I didn't have time to do a buy stop. Thing just started pushing. That's why I need gold to pay the bills. I hear that. I hear that. So, my stop loss. I mean, yeah, so let me make this bigger. Alright, so now we got the long bottom wick. We rebroke the highs. Stop loss is the entry candle low for 86 pips. And I'm just going to go for a 1-to-1 at the moment, not to be greedy. And see how far this thing can go. Yeah, that's it. Sorry I didn't get to do a buy stop, but you know, I feel like I spoke about it more than enough. And look at that, I was just about to leave. I think I might lock some in at about 40 pips. Gold gets to 40 pips. I'll move my stop loss to break even. And close 80%. I hope it pops and goes to 50. That would be amazeballs. Go on, we're at 30 now. Wait, have I got that good entry? Did I just miss a trade? Yes, you did! Oh, shit. Oh, Haroon. Come on, Goldie, push. Waited this long. You went to get a snack. Oh, man. Oh, man. Food be getting in the way. Come on, gold. Re-break the high. What are we doing here? Gold coming back for Haroon. Yeah, might get an entry again. Just taking a re-break of this high right here. I like this bottom wick though. I hope gold doesn't come back down and re-break this bottom wick. I don't see it happening, but you never know. Well, it's a very nice bottom wick for this candle. I think we're just getting a 15-minute bottom wick. You know? I don't mind as long as it stays above this previous 15-minute high, which is also the stop loss. I'm good. Da 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 da. $29. All right, let's push. All right, this is it, gold. You made your 15-minute bottom wick. Come on now. That's a good idea. Come on, gold. Damn. This thing don't want to push. What's it waiting for? Hopefully not the last 10 minutes of this. I mean, the last 5 minutes of this 30-minute candle. Would it get to like 30 pips? Got to 30. What's the 5-minute looking like? Yeah. Not bad. Alright, let me check on NAS real quick. NAS is still... I still can't believe this push. This is... That's not 1 hour. That's a crazy push right there. Crazy push. Do, 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 do. Gold don't want to drive up, huh? Go on, just need to push like 60 pips. So I can lock some in, that's it. And I'm good. Just a little 60. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. How long we got left? 7 minutes. I don't really want this 15 to close bearish. Or if it does, I want it to have like a weak bearish body. I don't want it to have a strong bearish body. You know? Let's see if M30 gives a continuation. Also, that would be great. Little 30-minute continuation pattern. I mean, if this trade stops me out, I'm still kind of looking at entry down here on that demand zone. So as long as we stay above this resistance, I might look for some more buys again. It would be, yeah, down here. So I need a retest, and then a closure above, and then I'll take the buys up. 80 pips, so it'll be about 160 pip TP. That's if we stay above. I mean, I like the gold buys though. Now we've broken that 4-hour high. We've got the continuation pattern. We've got a clean range to the left. You know, if it don't survive the pullback, I'll definitely give this trade a second chance. My notepad. Don't like this 5 minutes broken this low right here. Not feeling the structure of the 5 minute, can't lie. Cannot lie. Oh, gold, gold, gold. $120. Few minutes left. Yeah, gold is pushing in the wrong direction. Yeah, it's gonna come back down to this demand zone, I think. Should have waited for that. But I made a nice bottom wick on the 30 minute though, to be fair. A decent 30 minute bottom wick. You know? Yeah, it's going to 41.16. I mean, I'm looking to take a re-entry if it does come down here. As long as the 5 minute closes above, then I'll get in again. No problemo. Oh, close. Very close. Doesn't look like we're getting that 30 minute continuation pattern either. Definitely not. Oof. Oh, I'm out. Damn. We got to what, 30 pips and just couldn't push. The snack saved me. It did save you. It really did. It really did. In fact, let me take a snap of that. Oof. Alright, I need just 5 minutes to tap it and then close above. Only 80 pips. This is the one I really wanted though, man. GJ. Ugh. Alright, just come back a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Now, if the next candle... Oh, don't pull back up now. If the next candle can just come down, make a bottom wick, and then flip bullish, then I'm looking to take those buys up. So boom, boom. And then that'll be, what, 160 pips TP I said. So this here is still valid. But price has to tap it and close above. It has to tap it and close above. Look at that. The 1 to 2 will be above that area. It'll be like that. Oh, might get the retest now. And then the push on the next candle. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe it's retesting that broken resistance. Yeah, that's what I think. Looks so. I mean, it's whenever the thing is, whenever we get a strong push outside of a above a resistance or out of a range, I do like when gold comes back to retest. I do like when gold comes back to retest. Wait, what size was that? So what I do, we got the retest. I gotta wait for the next candle now to create a bottom wick and then push up, and then yeah, probably look to get in again. Oh, but if it closes back in this range, which it did, nah, I gotta wait for a 5-minute candle to close back outside here now. So that's what I'm waiting for the next. If a 5-minute candle closes back outside of this zone, then I'll take the buyers on the next 5-minute candle. So yeah, this candle has to close outside. Oh, but if it pushes down, if it comes to the bottom of this range, then this zone is no longer valid. No bottom wick for M30. Might make one before pushing up. Oh, there we go. There we go. So wait 5 minutes. Gold's definitely giving confusing signals. That's gold for you. That's gold for you. Oh, that was a nice retest though. Let's see how this thing decides to close. I just need a bullish candle outside of this zone. That's it. Da 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 da. Ooh, gold is playing. Ooh, you know what? You know what? Looking at the 30-minute, I don't like that we at the 30-minute actually close back in this range. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I don't like it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. To me, this looks like if I was trading just based off M30, to me this looks like a fake out now because it closed back below this resistance. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna take my little L. And call it for this session right here because no me gusta. Yeah. Alright guys. Yeah, back again tomorrow. Shit. Hopefully we catch a winning trade tomorrow. NFP day. NFP. It's been a minute since NFP, but I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully we'll have some fundamentals to talk about. And yeah, this time I'm gone for real. Shit. Oh, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. But you know what? Closing at 30 pips when you have an 80 pip stop loss, it just doesn't make sense. Plus with that clean range to the left, nah. But I'll always take that trade. I'll always take a break. I'll always take a break at a high. Like the probability of it winning is always better than the probability of it not winning. Do you know what I mean? There's a higher probability. So it is what it is, isn't it? Just this time it didn't work out. But one thing I would say is that when you do get a big breakout, when you do get a big push out of a range, gold does like to retest. It does like to retest. It did make, the next 30-minute candle did make a long bottom wick, which was good enough for me, but obviously it just didn't continue this time. So yeah, guys, peace out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces. Oh, why's the camera gone blurry? There we go. Peace.